Hey everybody, this is Laddie the Outcast. Welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. We're still in Vegetable Valley and we have the sword ability, so today we're going to go into level 3. Ow. Oh, that's right, almost forgot, last episode. If you do a slide kick with sword, you'll actually do a stab. I believe that upgrades your slide so that way it can actually hurt bosses. Since you're not hitting them with your foot, you're hitting them with a sword. Alright, these guys are called flamers. No, not the internet flamers, just flamers. They give you the burning ability, which allows you, here. With burning, you charge ahead, covered in fire. It's one of the few abilities in the game that is strong enough to break metal blocks. But what's really nice about burning is that while you're performing the fireball, you are invincible, which is really useful for a couple of bosses. Ow. However, the ending lag makes it less useful than you'd think. Aww. Alright, underwater controls. If you don't have an ability that can be used underwater, you press B, you shoot. Little water squirts. You can swim, and unlike most other platformers, or maybe like other platformers, I don't really know. I'm not a Mario fan. This is like see if I can get my words out correctly. The Kirby series is really the only series of platforming games that I actually like. And I am getting my butt handed to me. I am not this bad, I swear. Oh wait, I want that. Here we go. Can't duck down. Ah! Yeah, they always put hotheads in really inconvenient places where they can snipe you with their little fireball. I need that Maxim Tomato now! Die. Whew, that's better. You, give me your power, it's better than nothing. Oh, I actually made it! Nice! Alright. This is a museum. I believe there's one museum in every level except for level 7 and level 8, but we'll get to that later. You can see the enemies that give you what copy ability, as the copy ability is listed in the little painting above the enemy, and you can take them for free. The enemies won't hurt you if you touch them either, I don't think. Nope. And if you accidentally kill them, leave and come back, they're there. Now, Sword is unique in that there's actually 2 enemies that'll give it to you. We got it from Sword Knight in the last video. This is Blade Knight. 2 enemies, same ability. Anyway, let's head to level 4. I'll keep Sword if that's alright. Alright, this guy. This is a mini-boss named Mr. Frosty. You kill him, you get Freeze. It's pretty much the same thing as Spark. Only when you freeze stuff, you turn them into ice cubes. You can promptly hit at your enemies. Alright, that's the Peppy Tonic I was talking about. That will restore 2 vitality points if you've lost 2. Alright, these guys. I actually don't know what these little bee-looking things are called. They don't tell you their name in any Kirby game that I've played. All I know is that they give you Needle, which is exactly the same function as Freeze and Spark, only you use spikes instead of electricity or ice. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. See that? That is a special power-up called the Invincibility Lollipop. You can probably guess why it has that name. I will show you why. Let's go! Alright. Alright, whenever you see the picture of this little penguin dude, this is King DDD, if you'll remember from the intro. Every time you see one of these above a door, that means you've reached the boss. Now, anyone who's played a Kirby game probably knows the first boss of any Kirby game is always the same boss. And this boss is pathetically easy, especially with Needle. So what I'm gonna do is actually get rid of Needle in favor of Sword, because I want this to be a little bit challenging. One second, people. Sorry, I had to readjust my glasses there. Alright, go down here. Say hello to Wispy Woods. I'm not kidding, he's this easy. I killed him before he even got a chance to attack. Anyway, Wispy Woods has 2 attacks. He can open his mouth and spit little puffs of air at you like that. Or he will drop apples out of the tree. But he's, you know, typical first Kirby boss. He's really easy. Grab the piece of the Star Rod. And we reach level 2. Which we will explore right now. We have plenty of time. Alright, these are exploding coconuts. You walk under them, they fall, and then they blow up. Excuse me. However, that Waddle-Doo over there has an ability that'll help us take care of that. If you see a Waddle-Dee or a Waddle-Doo holding an umbrella, and you suck it up, it'll give you Parasol, which is really nice. You really only have one attack, which is that, both in the ground and in the air. However, it does have a unique air ability. He's kind of float. And since the Parasol is a weapon, and the way it's shaped, it acts as a shield, which is the perfect counter to these exploding coconuts. Observe. I can just kind of walk underneath it and nothing happens. Ooh, that pig thing, that pig-looking thing? I'm gonna off-screen it so it'll come back. This thing. Oh, sorry. This thing. This is a Scarfy. You do not want to be trying to suck these guys up. If you try, you make them mad, and they'll chase after you. Sword! I believe I'm about to fight another mini-boss on this level. It's either this level or one of the later ones. While Parasol is useful defensively, it's one of the... Ooh! I actually want that. This is Bomber. Like Papa Brother Sr., he gives Crash. Ooh, forget that though. I want this. This is Twister. If you swallow a Twister, he'll give you Tornado. Easily the most overpowered ability in any Kirby game. It's really tricky to control at first, but when you use it, you are completely invincible and you use your body's whirlwind to kill stuff. It is amazing. The only downside that keeps it from being really overpowered is that it can't break blocks. However, that's remedied in Kirby Squeak Squad, but that's a later game. Ooh, this one. This is my favorite sub-game. This is Air Grind. This is probably the easiest sub-game out of the 3. Basically what you do, you hold down the A button to grind on the rails. When you see a black rail, you want to stop, and you want to start it up again right as you pass over the last one for a speed boost. Not doing very well at that. I didn't hit any of them for the most part, and I still won. It's that easy. And in case anyone's curious, once I introduce all 3 of the sub-games, because they will appear multiple times in later levels, I'll just off-screen them. So, I have time for one more level. There's a needle dude up ahead, yep. Alright, this is a warp star. You jump onto it, it'll take you to another part of a level. Ah, this is what I was thinking of. I would use one of these, but I have the ultimate ability. Alright, this is Big Wheelie. Take that. Now, as much as I love Tornado, I'm actually going to drop it for what this guy gives. He gives you Wheel. Trust me, under normal circumstances, I would not do that. Tornado is superior to Wheel in almost every way, except that Wheel can break blocks. But, alright, what Wheel does? Turns you into a wheel. As with Burning and Tornado, you are invincible while charging forward. You can also cross over small gaps because you're moving so fast. Ow. No, my wheel! I'll take sword. There was a few things I wanted to show off with that, but... oh well. Another time, perhaps. The only real special thing with wheel is that, as a tire, you can turn. I believe there's a hidden item around here. Yes, right there. Please tell me I off-screened him. Nope. One up. Dang. Anyways, I think I'll continue this in the next episode. I'm Landy the Outcast, and I'll see you guys later.